What is the fate of Kaido? Was Kaido dead? These are probably the two big questions that arise among One Piece fans after seeing the epic fight between Kaido and Luffy in chapter 1049 yesterday. As we know, Luffy and Kaido are both throwing their strongest power in order to defeat each other. In chapter 1048, Kaido appears to use the flaming drum dragon technique. This technique makes Kaido's dragon form coated by very hot magma. In fact, Luffy himself was burned from the heat. Meanwhile, Luffy uses the Gomu Gomu no Bajrang Gun technique, which can be Luffy's strongest Gomu Gomu technique for now. But before we start this video, please smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and click notification bell, or you will miss future anime videos. In chapter 1049 later, we saw how Luffy's Bajrang technique finally managed to knock Kaido down. Kaido was thrown even to the territory of the flower capital. At the end of the chapter, we can see how Luffy is exhausted from putting all his remaining strength into beating Kaido. However, we still don't know what will happen to Kaido. Until the end of the panel chapter 1049 yesterday, there was still no narration that said that Kaido lost to Luffy. This is certainly different when Big Mom's fight against Kid and Law, where after being hit by a combination attack from the two worst generations, Big Mom was declared defeated. Based on this, it means that there is a possibility that Kaido is still alive and still hasn't lost because there are no clues about it. The most reasonable of Kaido's condition is the same as Luffy's fatigue. Kaido might not be conscious because his condition is already weakened. He had run out of stamina and energy after a long fight against Luffy. Kaido also even fought against Luffy and the others while using his powers to create a cloud of fire. This means that it is natural that Kaido feels exhausted. Kaido may also be quite badly injured due to the many direct hits to his body throughout the Onigashima battle. Dozens of stabs, shots, and cuts lodged in Kaido's body. Although at first Kaido seems normal and not affected at all, maybe this time all the wounds are starting to heal. Based on this, Kaido may decide to stop his fight against Luffy. Why then Kaido do this? The biggest reason was that mentally, Kaido probably already felt himself lost. However, what should be noted is that Kaido doesn't feel defeated because of exhaustion or receiving a lot of attacks. Kaido admitted defeat because in the end he had met the figure of Joy Boy that he had been waiting for. Who is the figure of Joy Boy? None other than Luffy. In Kaido's flashback in chapter 1049, Kaido had said that Joy Boy was the one who would beat him. This happened after Kaido realized that he was not a Joy Boy figure. And now, Kaido has met the figure he thinks has defeated him. Kaido probably hasn't acknowledged that Luffy is Joy Boy yet. However, after this incident, Kaido might finally admit that Luffy is Joy Boy. Several years ago, Yuichiro Oda had told fans that he still didn't know how to beat Kaido. This Oda revealed in an interview. According to Oda, because of Kaido's great strength, he doesn't know how to beat Kaido. Oda said, "When Kaido appeared for the first time, I said that Luffy can't defeat such a strong character yet, and I'm yet to know how Luffy would defeat Kaido. Probably my audience will not be satisfied if the reason for defeating Kaido is just because Luffy's punch is so strong. Luffy and I have to find a solution somehow." In fact, Luffy did manage to knock Kaido down with his Gomu Gomu no Bajrang punch. However, if you really have to fight again, then Kaido can do that. Admitting that Luffy is the Joy Boy he's been waiting for could be Oda Sensei's way of making Kaido lose. So, technically what Oda said was proven correct. Kaido will not be defeated by Luffy through punches or attacks. But how Kaido realized that Luffy was not an arbitrary figure. Kaido finally realized and respected Luffy's figure. Kaido might get back up and see Luffy lying down, but he won't attack Luffy again. He will also admit his defeat to Luffy.